Welcome once again to my football channel. This is Oscar and Tsitsi Football, where we discuss anything to do with football, from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. There's absolutely nothing as sweet as going into a foreign country, playing in a full capacity stadium. You look around the stadium as a player, you can't even see a single yellow shirt. You look around the stadium, all you see are red ends that are singing, red ends that are bouncing up and down, creating some hostile environment for the opposition side. I'm talking about Mamelodi Sundowns coming out victorious in Cairo. It does not come bigger than a match like this one. Ahly hosting Mamelodi Sundowns in the second leg of the semi-final of the African Super League. What an encounter, what a match. And there's definitely lessons to be taken by Mamelodi Sundowns. And yes, we are going through the 5 lessons that we have learned from this two-legged affair. Just before I go through them, please do take your time. Just pause the video, subscribe, like the video, and do engage. Give your comments about this episode. And I really appreciate you all. Especially the people who are coming back, the subscribers, the viewers. I really do appreciate your engagement and your comments. Yes, without wasting any time, let's go through the first lesson. The first lesson. I think Mamelodi Sundowns have learned all the tricks in the book concerning the North African teams. This reminds me of the boxing match of old, your heavyweight matches, your Muhammad Ali versus your George Foreman, where the fight happened before the fight. I mean, these guys have got tricks for days. The moment the opposition team lands in Cairo, I mean, there are tricks right from the airport. You drivers, bags being lost. You get to the hotel, the chef cooks the players the wrong meal. They put something in the meal. I mean, Sundowns have gone through all those tricks. Now they bring their own people. They send people before the game to prepare everything before the team lands there. I mean, even the presser before this match was hot. You could tell. Even Rulani Mokwena came into the presser well prepared. He was not intimidated whatsoever, but he lit up Cairo, he lit up that room. He was actually telling everyone that we are ready for this encounter. Doesn't Mamelodi Sundowns love big games? It was a big game, definitely. They don't come bigger than this one, and all the players stood tall. Lesson number 2, the Great Wall of Jericho. If you don't know what is the Great Wall of Jericho, go read the Bible, my friend. Come on now. The Great Wall of Klokop. And that wall starts with the Williams. There's AB, the Moroccan. There's Mutobi, Dragon, Mvala. There's a Lebuzo who might come from the bench. There's a Nonyang who might come from the bench. There's a Kamima River, Rivaldo. There's a Mudau on the wing. There's a Zungu. There's a... come on, guys. There's a Mokwena. These guys, when it comes to defending, I mean, they are the only team that is not considered a goal in this continental tournament. And it's salute to the Great Wall. To the Great Wall. I'm even forgetting Grant Kekana. Calm, not clumsy whatsoever. These are men, their names I've mentioned, who form part of the Great Wall of Klokop or the Great Wall of Jericho. They are trusted, and anyone who's put in is trusted. They trust each other, and the train just keeps on moving. Lesson number 3. Mamelodi Sundowns supporters are probably the most spoiled branch. We all have our favorite players. And the least liked players, they are the ones who normally step up and raise their hand in big games. I think it's time for supporters to trust the technical team, to trust Rulani Mokwena when he has picked his best 11, and support all the people in that first 11. The least liked players, your Mutobi Mvala, he will step up. Yesterday, he played in a position he has not played for some time, replacing a Mokwena who was suspended for the game, as much as he played for the 45 minutes, but he did as much as he could. He was definitely not going to be a Mokwena who is a driver and who brings that energy into that midfield, but he did whatever he could to stabilize and to defend whatever he could. Another list-like player is a Mudiba, postman. I think probably the man of the match on the side of Mamelodi Sundowns. The boy was balling. The boy winning balls, delivering balls. He played his best. It is time to trust the list-like players, especially when Ruru, the technical team, have selected their best 11. Obviously, this message is to all Sandawana. Lesson number 4, something that all football lovers, Mamelodi Sundowns fans should settle in their heart, is the fact that Sundowns will play the same way, whether they're in Pretoria, whether they are in Nyimba, whether they're in the capital city of Angola, in Luanda, Cairo, Rabat, Tunis, wherever they go, they will play the same way. It reminds me of if you've been privileged to leave your country and go to another country. I believe there's no country without McDonald's or a KFC. How a KFC and a McDonald's taste in Johannesburg or Pretoria, it'll definitely give you the same taste if you're in Rabat, in Cairo, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Mumbai, in Singapore, in New York, in Auckland City, in Melbourne, in Perth, wherever you are in the world. What you will get with KFC is the same. It's consistent wherever. This is what we've learned about Mamelodi Sundowns, and this is what is making this team tick, making this team win, making this team attractable to everyone. It is consistent. What you see today, you will see tomorrow. What you see on the left, you will see on the right. It's something that even commentators are really appreciating, and it is all heads up and credit to a Rulani Mokwena. Consistency of playing the same type of football wherever you go. Yes, it might be unpredictable with the personnel that he will throw in here and then, the formations and the system, but it's all about keeping position. It's all about sharing the ball. Well, lesson number 5, probably something that we all wish could happen after this season, is that some of the Mamelodi Sundowns players could be snatched, bought, taken by big clubs outside the continent. We've had some great performers. And on this particular game, I think, it's a lesson that we should really embrace as fans. Give flowers or give credit to whom credit is due. Let's give flowers to a Kholiso Sela Modao, probably the best right back currently in the continent. Mudiba has been doing well for Mamelodi Sundowns. Give these players their flowers. Give credit where credit is due. He covered so much ground yesterday, the postman, Aubrey Mudiba. Kholiso Modao has been giving 8 out of 10 performances. So, lesson, give credit to players who are really doing well, and stop this thing of turning a blind eye to your favorites. And when such players that are not favorites amongst fans have done mistakes, that particular mistake will be magnified. They'll try and pin a player, put him in a corner, and demean a player. Away, please, with that attitude. So this 5th lesson is just to learn to give credit where credit is due, and give flowers to people who really, these players might not be with us forever. They might leave Mamelodi Sundowns tomorrow. Thank you so much for staying this long and watching this episode. The 5 lessons we are taking away from the big game between Mamelodi Sundowns and Ahly. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Don't waste any time. Share it amongst your friends. Let me hear from you. What were your highlights on this big game? The 2 legs. What did you take out? What did you take out? Maseko Maseko has been brilliant. We are seeing the evolution of a Thapelo Maseko. At first, he performed well and he dipped because of the way he was playing. At some point on the Luanda, in Luanda, he was coming from the right. You can just tell that there is coaching happening at Mamelodi Sundowns. Thank you so much, folks, for watching, and may my God bless you all.